Ooh. Hey everybody, this is Morgan, and today I am doing one of our most requested videos ever. And you may have noticed I'm in a little different area, and that's because today I am giving you a tour of my art book collection. This is where I keep my collection. This is my TV stand in my living room. So I'm gonna open this up for you guys so you can see. Check it out, looking good, right? Alright, so first we are going to talk about my Disney art books. Well, no, some of these aren't Disney, some of our different studios, Pixar and Laika. These are books by Chronicle Books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books from Chronicle. Basically, these are ones that we have received from the companies, but a lot of them we've purchased ourselves. My favorite one out of this section right here, obviously, is the Art of Tangled. I could look back on that just for hours and hours and hours, and it never gets old. Like, that would be one that I would display. If I had a coffee table, I would take this one out and put it on the coffee table. Okay, my next section, this is my Simpsons book collection. Basically, I have the Simpsons family history, which is basically as if the Simpsons were creating a scrapbook of themselves, its favorite moments from the show, quotes, all sorts of stuff. But then recently, I've been able to get these new books, they're from Inside Editions, and I have the Burns one, Bart Simpson, Homer. I'm gonna be getting the Lisa one. And each one, it's just kind of a how-to guide for each of the characters, things that they're known for. So Burns is, world domination, Bart Simpson is Manual of Mischief, and Homer is his little book of laziness. So I just store those books right there in the middle because they're a little smaller, a little bit more awkward of a size. This is my next section of books. This is in the bottom right-hand corner. These are all my books from Titan Books and Insight Editions, and there's one other one here by a different publisher. Most of these are Blue Sky Studios and DreamWorks films. This one's Sony for Hotel Transylvania, but as you can see, different studios have different publishers. For the most part, Disney works with Chronicle, Blue Sky Studios works with Titan, and DreamWorks, for the most part, works with Insight Editions. One of the very first ones I ever got was Art of Rise of the Guardians. That was the first one that was sent to me by Titan Books, so thank you, Titan Books. And so I love that book because it's a wonderful movie, and as you can see, it has just the different shapes that represent the different, the main characters. I just loved the way that was set up and how visual yet simple it was. That was our first art book review that we did, but yeah, all these other books are great. The Art of Rio is actually the Art of Rio 1 and 2, so it's 2 movies in one. And then Puss in Boots is actually a really cool book because it's different. It's just a lot of landscapes. It's a lot of world creating, and it's set in a different era, so it's just really cool to look at that. And as you can see, they have authors that typically stay with the studio. So Tara Bennett, she does usually Blue Sky Studios. Zahed, he does kind of DreamWorks books, but they do have other people as well. Up next are sort of Disney history, like old school golden era history, and then also I have Lovely's Ladies of Animation as well. They remind me of Mary Blair. So these 3 kind of are my Mary Blair books because the Art of Disney Golden books, Mary Blair did a few there. History of World War II. You know how I feel about Once Upon a Dream. It's sort of a Sleeping Beauty / Maleficent art book, 2 books in one. Now these J.B. Kaufman books are amazing. It is an art book because there's tons of art. It's just jam-packed, but at the same time, it's loaded with history and story and facts and details, which you aren't going to get in the other art books. So for that reason, I love these books, and he's doing one for Pinocchio, which I am so excited for. It's coming out sometime this year, and it's going to follow the same format, so I'm really excited to see that when it comes out because I devoured these books. I adore these books. Some of my favorite books in my collection are these 2 because J.B. Kaufman is just so good. Alright, last up are my big books. These are books that are just huge. If you're looking at a normal art book, it's much smaller, it's much narrower, there's less content, but these books are ridiculously huge. So this is the Art of Blue Sky Studios, so obviously it's going to be big because it includes all of the films that they have done. And then I have 2 of the books which Viz Media has released for Studio Ghibli films, and they also are big, but I do like them. And then this one is The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Historia. My brother gave me this for Christmas, and no, it's not animation, but it is an art book because it's talking about the world of Zelda. And if you know me, I love Zelda. I'm obsessed, my favorite video game of all time. And then lastly, this is just a little fun coffee table book. It's called Oily Moss Silhouettes from Pop Culture. And really, there's no words in this book. It just has silhouettes of different, you know, characters and movies and whatnot. And basically the reason why I put it here is because I have nowhere else to put it. But there you go. Alright guys, there you have it. This is my art book collection. This is where I keep my books. I love it. I never thought that I would have such a big art book collection. You know, they're very expensive and I never really had the money to purchase them myself. So, you know, through the Rotoscopers, I'm grateful that I'm able to have these. Now you may notice some of the books you've seen on the channel I don't have. Mason owns those or Chelsea owns those. So our collection is actually pretty split up. But this is mine and I love it and it's amazing and I hope you guys liked it too. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my art book collection, what am I missing, and also how would you organize them if you could do this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Morgan and this is the Rotoscopers YouTube.